So this is one of those if I perish trades, right? that it's now working out. Now I'm not sure if I'll say I broke any rules or not, but okay, walk with me on why I took this trade. So the first reason I'm in this trade long is because this gap here was filled, this fair value gap here. Obviously the fair value gap started out here, in fact here, because this was also a gap when the week opened. So this fair value gap has now completely been filled. Okay, I'm bullish on higher time frame, of course. This looks like a bull flag, even if I don't trade that, but that's part of why I'm bullish. Now if you go into the daily chart, now not much is on the daily charts. Again, this gap was filled on weekly charts. Okay, and then the source comes in at, okay, let's check the 4 hour if there's anything, but there's really, okay, yeah, well, there's something on the 4 hour. So now I don't exactly like trading fair value gaps. I like to trade balanced gaps. So in this case, this was a fair value gap that delivered only buys, and then this delivered only sells, and then eventually we've had a close back above it. Okay, so this makes this area a balanced price range, and if you want to be precise about it, then you can raise this to this point. Because why? If you want to say, because this also is a fair value gap, this also is a fair value gap, so this range is the most balanced price point, and you can see how it found support here. So that's the actual reason why I'm in this thing. Now on the 1 hour, to the same thing, it was just more precise on the 1 hour chart. Okay, just more precise on the 1 hour chart, and this is it here. Only buy was offered here, and then only sell was offered here, and then coming back here, only buy was offered. So this price range is very balanced. This is how I like to trade fair value gaps. I'm not interested in trading the fair value gap when it's going to balance it. I like to see it balanced first and then get in here. So now, why did I take it? Ideally, I would like to wait for a London session open into it again, ideally, but there was news, CPI, right? And then this was CPI, and this is where CPI closed. Now, why I decided to take it was it had reacted to it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these 3 times was my cue that, you know what, probably we're not likely to stay in. We're not likely to come back here again. I mean, not like we're not likely, but there's the possibility that we won't come back here again, and this is why I took it. Now, on the smaller time frame, right? Why I took it on the smaller time? This is a bigger breaker. But why I took it on this time frame, on this 1 minute time frame, is this. So this was our third touch to it. Okay, this was the third touch to it, and this was 5 a.m. and then this was the news candle. And after the news candle, right? After the news candle, I saw this pattern here. I saw this, well, I don't like to call it, well, actually for entries is a pattern. I saw the sweep of these lows, right? I saw the sweep of these lows, and then this closed back above it. So this for me became a bullish breaker. Okay, this for me became a bullish breaker from this high. So low, high, lower low, break above. That's a bullish breaker for me. So this was a bullish breaker. So in this bullish breaker was where I decided to take my entry. Now inside of this bullish breaker too, there was this 1 minute balance price range here, right? So there was also a sweep into it, but I'm not that interested in it. But it kept me, it kept me in it. So basically this low of the bullish breaker was this balance price range, and you can see that very nice rejection of it. Came back to it, didn't go below it, and then the expansion has happened. So that's why I'm inside of this trade right now. Alright, so again, this is also another breaker, and this breaker starts here. So we have this low, high, lower low, and then a break above makes this a bullish breaker. So that's another reason why I'm in here. Like, that's part of what is still keeping me in here, right? So the energy in this London session today is a bit low. It's a bit low. We've gotten this push out, and now we're having a pullback. But the energy in this London session today is low for now. All right, so this is another very good entry, right? So we came back into this bigger breaker and then created a small breaker, and this was a very good one, right? This is the type of entry I like. Very quick. This is how I like to see the market move very, very quickly. All right, so this expansion is pretty nice. This is what I like based on risk to reward, but another thing to be careful of is this zone here. It's very important to be careful of this zone here. So I feel like it makes sense to take something off at this point. So I am going to now, and this is another reason why I'm not too big on fair value gaps as support or resistance. Like you see this news now. This news came into this gap and dropped. Now if I'm a fair value gap trader, quote unquote, this would make me see this as some kind of resistance. No, this is how I like to use fair value gaps, as balanced price ranges. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. All right, and then market has come into where I wanted it to come to, so I'm going to take 80% off here. Probably going to even take it all off here because I'm a bit tired. So I'm just going to take 80% off here and let the rest run. Interesting sound if you're from Nigeria. And this right here is proof of the trade.